I think a coffee table is one of the most important things. It's where everything happens. The human mind can be sexy. Social media is such a powerful tool, and I would love it to be a hub of celebration rather than focusing on negativity. We see acne and spots as an imperfection, and I've gone to great lengths to cover it up with lots of foundation. And everyone thinks Toff's perfect, but I mask my imperfections. I've spoken about politics a lot over the years, and my main issue that I championed was just general engagement in politics. With my reading, I like something with quite a happy ending. Who needs a candle snuffer? You have air to blow out a candle. I don't need a snuffer to put it out. I'm very lucky I went to a nice school and I live in a very lovely part of London. I get snappy if I don't eat. I just used to go up to London a lot and hang around SW3. I think if people want to have surgery, then fine. If it makes you feel better, brilliant. But it does annoy me when you're being accused of it, and it's not nice when people are commenting being like, what has she done to her face? And I'm like, oh my god, I've done nothing, this is actually my face. I'm so public about my love life, I'm really not trying to hide anything. I am a massive fan of Tella. When I have an evening off, I just crash in front of the sofa and binge. I love it. Having social media does open you up to trolling, and mine is always about my skin. I see comments occasionally about the way I speak, but it goes straight over my head. You speak the way you speak, and it is a silly thing to judge someone on. I love going on dates. They're like social experiments, and it's an excuse to get dressed up. Even if you don't get on, it's a funny experience to tell the girls. In SW1 you don't really need survival skills, you just exist. At heart, I am a country girl who grew up in Devon. I keep all my Sunday papers out. I keep them all week and then I change them every Sunday. Basically, I'm a bit of a nerd and I've always wanted to solve a Rubik's Cube. I wish I could walk around with no makeup on, but I have big angry red marks all down the side of my cheeks. Some people don't understand how badly it affects my confidence and upsets me. I really do have this thing for middle-aged politicians. I'm very jolly by nature, but I get very upset when my skin is bad. I dread leaving the house. I think sometimes my skin has been so bad I was embarrassed to seek help. I've been on a very long, bumpy journey with my skin for over 10 years. I started to speak about my acne struggles on social media and in interviews, and people responded really well to it. I still wear makeup, but I'm no longer hiding behind pot after pot of foundation or endless filters on Instagram. It's important to remember, most people have been bullied, and it makes you a stronger person in the long run. I really prefer to be positive. I've been on Freshers Week twice, that's the only degree I have. I dropped out twice from a law degree because I didn't have time to do everything at once. I often wonder if my relationships don't work out because I am the more alpha one and the focus is on me, and men don't like that. I think what the conservatives have done, scaling back welfare payment, is overwhelmingly positive. There's only a certain amount of welfare they can give out. I think for so long I've hidden. I think actually now I'm in the limelight. I don't want everyone who follows me to think I'm perfect. I've been called pizza face and others said my skin was full of craters. It's just so horrible when people pinpoint something that you feel so badly about. I left school and went straight into Made in Chelsea. I've never had any challenge. I want everyone to work to be equal. I pay my rent with my Instagram. I don't think people should be judged for their background. I seem to fancy middle-aged men, weirdly. It's not all about looks. If someone can sustain a good intellectual conversation, I find that very attractive. I really like walking through Brompton Cemetery. It's really peaceful. I love reading, I'm such a bookworm. I don't travel light with my beauty box when I travel. I don't like doing really rigorous exercise. I don't mind a bit of yoga. My parents have never given me anything on a plate. When I left school I was meant to do my law degree, but I was lucky to fall into something I love. Celebrities are often perceived as these perfect beings, but I didn't feel like that, and the more I shouted from the rooftops about my bad skin, the more people realized I'm just a normal girl with normal insecurities. I always assumed skincare brands would only want to work with people who have perfect skin, but that wasn't the case, which was a huge confidence boost for me. I've realized you don't gain validation from other people just because you have perfect skin or hair. It comes from the inside, and I feel brighter and happier since I made peace with, and begun to accept, my spots. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.